Okay, how are you guys?
Good.
So today is my speech, my presentation. So I pick up the two books, The Power of Character, and one is How to Becoming a Creative Person. That's both book is only they has Japanese version right now. So I will try to summary these two books to you guys, and also mainly I read this one, the Power of Character, and the subtitle is Leadership of Kindness and Strictness. So reason why I choose this book because of we're trying to make a new member, and we have to be becoming the greatest leader. So that's why I just choose this book. So firstly, before I'm starting my presentation, I want to ask you guys about what is the image of leader? Yeah.
What's the image of a leader?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, it's someone that inspires people to follow their lead towards something bigger than them.
That's exactly true. They say in here too. But after reading this book, I pick up 3 points. Actually, it's not. Maybe it's like a surprise for you guys. So I pick up 3 points. The leader's image is weak, humble, independent. That's 3 words. It's not a negative word. It's like a positive word. So I will explain why I pick up these 3 points. Weak, humble, independent. So weak is if I hear the weak, that's kind of like a negative word, but it's not. So Master in this book say, people is basically weak. So the one of staff asking Master, so Master, you have so much strongest will. So why you do a lot of lecture? Master said, I'm not strong. I don't have a strong will. He say, that's why I'm making a habit to cover my will. So if someone have strong will, they don't need habit. But people is not strong. It's a very a simple example. After I taking some seminar, I feel, I'm so passionate. I want to do this, I want to do this. But after a few days, I totally forgot. So that what I learned yesterday or what I learned weekend. So basically, people is kind of weak, but people need to accept this weakness. So people need to understand by themselves. So what I am, what they are. So basically, people need to understand other people. That's very basic of happy science teaching. So because I choose weak, that's word. Because people need habit, and people becoming strong. But other way, people still need to accept it. I'm weak. So everyone's on their textbook right now, so learning happy science teaching, and everyone's a different level. But basically, everyone's kind of same. So even people doesn't have strong will, that's fine. Just make a habit, good habit. For example, prayer every day. We are doing an ICANN project. So once ICANN project rule is we need to recite true or spoken Bible every day. That's our rule. But it's a simple way. It's that's becoming your habit. So habit makes you strong. So that's the first point. And then next is humble. So basically in this book, the humble, Master talking about humble for about younger people, youth people, but still this is very effective for adult people too, senior people too. So Master say, if you want to become a leader, you need to have 3 points. which is knowledge, experience, talent. This 3 point. This talent mean is not like a something which you born within to you. It's just this mean talent is just you're like I can say strong point. Strong point. That's the kind of your talent. So and then people need to humble because of if doesn't have like a knowledge, experience, talent, they will tend to judgment people. But that's not our teaching. So in this book, Master say people need to study every day, even they are like 60, 70 years old, doesn't matter. Just we need to study because of we can learn because we born here because we want to learn about truth. So Master saying other book. So after you die, what you can bring up to the heaven, only your mind, which is only truth and satori? Enlightenment. Sorry. Yeah, that's their Master say. And also I choose independent. It's there. In this book, it's kind of an interesting point Master mentioned, which is the leader is the biggest leader has a lot of experience of crying, which is tear. And reason why Master say that because of leader is have to judge the opinion. For example, you are in the company and then you are the owner, so you have to protect your company. And that time, people are told you a lot of opinion. I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. But you have to judge which is the right way and which is which have advantage for the company. So when you decide or when you make a decision, you will not taking people's opinion. And then someone complain, why you're not taking my opinion? Why am I wrong? But it's not wrong. But because of when you're making decision, you need to choose one thing. And then one things mean you were not taking other people's opinion. And that time they were not happy because they are not taking their opinion. They're not. It's kind of like people misunderstood. My owner think my opinion is wrong or my opinion is not useful for this company. So, but leader have to decide. So that's why Master say, if you have so many tears in your life, you will becoming greatest leader. So it's kind of interesting point, I think. And also, Master mentioned about ability to see the future. So leader have to think about the future and not just only like 1 week or not 1 month. More than you have to think about the 1 year, 5 years, 10 years to the future in your company or in your life. So leader need to think. Leader need to have ability of see the future. So that's other things he mentioned about in this book. Yeah, it's almost my the end of the presentation. But the very good point, last chapter, he mentioned about even you are becoming so greatest leader, you are not doing it's very hard to explain. It's like even you becoming the greatest leader, you change a lot of people, or you making some effect for the industry, but that's not only your work. It's everything, success, everything's happiness is God's right is working for you. God's right, if it's not God's right, is not exist, then you cannot achieve anything. So just think about, I want to become a leader. Leader is not something you have to fix in someone. It's not you. So mainly it's like God's right will fix someone, and then God using you. God using you, just using you. Not your knowledge or not your wisdom. Just God using you to teach someone about truth. So it's kind of like I had experience about these things. Just I feel, I'm becoming the leader, so I need to tell truth someone. I need to spread this truth to someone. But that time I think, I'm right. This teaching is right. That's true, but same time you need to think about other people. And it's not you will fix someone. Just God's right will fix, or not fix, but I don't want to say he will fix. Just God's right will teaching someone to change the way, they will change it to a correct way. So just think about it. If you want to be becoming leader, just think why I want to be leader and what leader needs to be. I just say weak, humble, independent. Basically, that's the 3 points I would suggest to think about, you guys. And don't forget, God's right is working. God's right will try to fix in someone, try to teach someone. It's not you will fix someone. It's not just God's right. Everything's from God's right. So that's my presentation. I hope you guys can enjoy and understanding a little bit about this two book. Thank you.
Thank you, Kouhei.